being able to fill your stocks. Yes, I think I know now who stole that tome. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlasdam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day, to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one day his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man. In his shadowy, subterranean study, he will need wise allies on the path he has chosen. Yeah, Cyrus is coming along. So he has to be in the actual party for his quest then. But who do I want to take off for now? Why is theory unlocked? You cannot replace your party leader at this time. You can arrange your party later by visiting the local town. Okay. Yeah.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Cyrus?
I think it was...
Okay, that voice right there is Sakura from Fire Emblem Fates, not a doubt about it.
Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. By the way, does anyone know how you disable the notifications for when anyone else in your friends list starts a game? If anyone knows that, that'd be appreciated.
Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Hello?
Ah, Professor Albright. Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today's your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid!
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. And yeah, there might be a way for disabling them under settings, perhaps. I don't know. And they're gone. Yeet. Nice. And how's it going today, Paul Manon? A link to the Final Fantasy victory song then. So what's his feels? I guess I'll find out in a sec. I guess that's what'll happen.
Oh.
Professor. Gotta go fast.
Professor Albright.
Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter
If you could
is...
spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course!
Your Highness, it would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. The question a quick one?
Indeed.
Yes, Professor. It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
A very astute question, Your Highness. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of their religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see. Shame that...
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh.
You'd love silence pistols and Fortnite Tux. I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or not. Either you just used one really well, or it was used against you. Let's continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies. It would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Why, thank you.
Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed.
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. People of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
Pray, do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Cyrus. Yes? Did you have a question for me?
No.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor. And Hornburg religion was paganism confirmed. And Tux now was legit. Well, that's good to hear. And so, would it be Cyrus Albright? What, his name? Yeah, I believe so. Just save here quickly. Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Is he the first character to get a last name so far? No.
It's me, Cyrus.
No, there's Ulbrich Eisenberg. Therion is like really secretive, so I don't know if we'll ever find out his. But Ophelia, her family was killed, so I don't know if she even knows her own original last name. I don't remember what the last name of her adopted family was. And Hana, I think it's just Hana, but no, there's Ulbrich Eisenberg. Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright, here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that an original copy of the Church of the Flame, a complete history, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
It's a smiley face. Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes, much as a child is fascinated by a new toy. I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
I most certainly will.
What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. I could have sworn it was right here. Clifford, the big red dog, goes on adventures to the school. Someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either. I was gonna say either, then I changed it to either at the last second.
Dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright.
Headmaster would see you at once. All the times to... Oh, well. Might I ask you of a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Can you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
My dear.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
Okay, Garen.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I apologize for that loud crack in the middle of nowhere. I slightly moved my arm and my left shoulder just randomly cracked. The heck?
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that goes against everything...
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
You're invited to my birthday party on...
will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Oh, and there was one more thing. You are bringing something for the potluck, right?
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
What is it, Cyrus? Was that how it was pronounced? It's about Professor Albright, sir. He's a spy. The headmaster reminds you of Brainiac from Injustice 2. He was also collecting knowledge as a hoarder. Other things I haven't played before, and things I don't know, I'm sorry. It's a library here.
Can I help you?
Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My
I'm
apologies.
afraid not.
Say it is not
Well,
so.
this is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually,
Professor, taking books out from these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted only to a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault, a disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. The mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go till you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
Ah, you could say that, indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash. She just did
Take
twice.
care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search.
Time to do some research.
It looks like he's flipping her off, is what that looks like right there. Like, what is that actually supposed to be? There's just like a pixel going up in the middle of his fist. Like, what? What is that supposed to be? And even though you're not a big fan of the DC Universe stuff, you still have to admit that Flash's super move was the most lit in Injustice 2, unlike in most fighting games. And the game is afoot. Now, where to begin my search? Suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know who has been frequenting the library lately, as might my fellow scholars. Then, mayhap, I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. And yeah, it did look like he was flipping her off. Cyrus can scrutinize and glean new knowledge from the townspeople. Okay. I'm gonna scrutinize you. What he does like a Batman thing where he holds like his cloak over part of his face there. Let's see now. First I've got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes, is all. But even if I was sleeping, why would it matter? Or what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. Oh. There's two still here. Does that mean that they're in the library? Oh, it does. Batman! Let's see now. Key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that. But I'm not surprised someone stole a tome, considering what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. And all of a sudden, Cyrus goes, "I'm Batman." Only Headmaster Yvonne and the guard stationed outside should have a key to the library archives. So do we go talk to the headmaster then now? Is that what's going on here? Is that what we do then? Yeah, she's the one that I picked up for Firestorm. It's my full party. So this way. In here? Oh yeah, man. You know full well I have a key to the special archives, and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have no reason to pursue those tomes in quite some time, or I have had no reason to pursue those tomes in quite some time. Must have been stolen off that guard. It should be all the information I need to solve the case. Who possesses the key to the archives? The headmaster and the guard.
But of course!
It all makes sense now. There are only two keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster, and one to the guardsman. This key was used to unlock the archives, that would be the guards. The headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously of late, even sleeping while on active duty.
Oh!
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. So is it possible that the guard is our man?
No.
No, he would have no motive. Culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. And most likely, one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
Put it all together, and our villain is... No, I want the other options! No!
Yes.
Indubitably, that shifty scholar, Russell. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Now, all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. Word has it he's been doing his research underground these days.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I've taken it upon myself to investigate the suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? Seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it is of utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Cyrus has joined the party. Oh yeah, man. And he really needs to gain some levels, like, right now. is what he needs. Let's grab the chest first. So what does Cyrus get? I never checked this before. So he uses staff as well. So should I have replaced Ophelia then? Oh, he's like a black mage, where it's meant for damage instead of healing. Deals fire damage to all foes, deals ice damage to all foes, deal lightning damage to all foes. Reveal the HP and 1 weakness of a single foe. I like that. Deal fire damage to all foes twice. Deal ice damage to all foes twice. Deal lightning damage to all foes twice. Okay. Yeah, so Ophelia here is like a white mage, and Cyrus is a black mage then, essentially. That's what it is. Yeah, mage indeed. Yeah, so, wait, is that even what his thing says? So that's cleric, and scholar is his class, but it's basically a black mage. Interesting.
I'll make this quick.
Yikes. Study foe. Whoa, is that a skill that he has? It just revealed one of the weaknesses of all of them. Whoa. That's cool. What about daggers? Are you weak to them? Nope. Cyrus is someone you'd like to be friends with. Okay, please don't target Cyrus.
The hunt beginning.
Bows. Oh yeah. Weak against bows.
I'll do my best.
Staffs.
Yeah.
No.
What is the logical course of action?
Yeah, they're vulnerable against staffs. Okay, so the ice dudes are only weak against elemental stuff. Fire and one other element.
I'll not be defeated.
Elderly woman firestorm. Oh yeah.
Out of my way.
Oh man. Wait. Let's actually do HP thief while I have the chance to heal my HP. By 11. Never mind.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Ooh, I'll be able to get a new skill on Therion probably after next battle. Ooh. That old woman. Oh my.
I'll make this quick.
I love his study foe thing. His study foe thing is so nice. And yeah, that firestorm is pretty good. Every flying enemy should be weak to bows. It makes too much sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking there. When I attacked with a bow, I was like, is this gonna be that?
Death!
Dang, not daggers. Oof.
Well then.
Weak to stabs.
Come in, if thou darest.
Okay, so they're not weak against any more things except for like elements, I guess. Neat.
What is the logical course of action?
Let's do this. So I bet you the fire thing's also weak to ice. I don't know if I have any ice magic. Wait, Cyrus has it, doesn't he?
Well then.
I'm fairly certain.
Let your wounds.
Let's do this. And then
Out of my way.
Therion can do this.
Don't play.
Yeah. Scholar skills. Fireball and Ice Wind. Oh, it attacks all of them. Oh.
Oh, ice. Hit them through.
Wonder who would have that move. Maybe Cyrus or Therion once I level up. Oh, Cyrus would. I saw it in his skill list when I was looking over it. Cyrus can get it later. So... lightning, maybe?
Lightning, done my
Nope.
bidding.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's take out the fire thing like right now.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing.
Ooh. Can freeze. Yoink. Mine now. Seems like a good move. But isn't Thousand Spears good? Yeah, it's good too. It is indeed as well. Let's just break him quick. Just like that.
I will not be defeated.
And yeah.
I will not be defeated.
Don't want to use any more SP than I have
Letting
to.
my arrow fly and true.
Neat.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Yeah, I can get a new skill with Therion now. And maybe with Hanet too. But yeah, for him here. Oh, he can get one too. So he has fire, ice. I could also learn lightning, so he has access to like all those 3 basic elements. I like analyze though. The fire damage to all foes twice. Yeah, that's firestorm. Ice damage to all foes twice, and lightning to all foes twice. So this is just once, and then you can do it 22 SP instead of 8, but it's twice in a turn. I'm gonna do analyze right now, honestly, because I want to learn foes' weaknesses. I want to get that all equipped out. So I can reduce their physical attack for 2 turns, reduce their defense for 2 turns, or give an ally 50% of my SP. And since I can just keep stealing enemy SP, this is what I want. Therion here is gonna make my team very self-sufficient. All that in mind. So, cause a single foe to act at the end of the turn for 2 turns. That's pretty good. Oh, but this one's good for capturing. Attacks a single foe with a bow, otherwise lethal attacks will instead leave the target with 1 HP. All foes 5 to 8 times with the bow. And I'm gonna do this, because if it leaves a foe with 1 HP, it weakens it as much as possible without killing it. That makes it easy to capture enemies. So I like that. And wonder if people have drawn like humanoid realistic versions of these characters. Gonna look that up later. Yeah, maybe they have. Now I can get this. Increases the equipping character speed by 50. Whoa. Okay, Therion's definitely gonna be acting first now. If that's even what speed does. Gain an increased chance of attacking first in battle. Equipping the skill with multiple characters will have no added effect. Okay. And yeah. Okay, cool. So now that Therion can steal SP and give it to allies, that's gonna be sweet. I was going this way, I forgot. So Therion seems like he would work very well with mages because of that.
Now, letting us hunt him.
Ooh, I love that study
What
foe
next?
thing. It's like he's weak to wind magic as well. Okay, speed mustn't do that. Wonder what speed does in this game then. Weak to bows maybe? Nope.
Well then,
Therion broken cap, but Therion is really good from what I've seen so far. Ah. Yeah.
My turn.
Yeah, let's do this. What do you bet the fire sentinel is weak to ice? What you bet, man? So let's attack all enemies with ice wind quickly.
Oh, ice, hit them through.
Yeah, he's weak to ice. I'm liking Cyrus so far. Like this team that I have here, I'm actually quite liking a bit. I just don't have pole arms unless you count Hanet with Linda. But I have like all the magical elements eventually. Right? Do I have darkness on anyone? Okay, let's figure out some more of their weaknesses.
Much to learn.
Pole arms.
Out of my way.
Yeah, let's do that. Some big damage.
Letting the hunt beginning. Yeah!
Mighty Slash, Freeze, and yeah, Mighty Slash. Let's just take the skeleton. Alright, release one of the boosts you've already caught. So you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. So as strong as this one is, he only has 2 uses left. Now let's just get rid of this one. Remember what you were saying about the community finding a certain order to play the characters? Well, if the community doesn't make Therion first, you're giving up on society. We shall have to see what comes of it. Alright, I could always
Don't play.
do that. Some good damage.
What next?
So let's use this one, even though it's really strong and I want to save it. It only has 2 more uses. Let's just use it now and make room. So what happens if I boost Analyze and reveal 2 weaknesses? Oh yes.
So much to learn.
Ooh.
I will not be defeated.
Yes, please. I should feel free to use Holy Knight right now that Therion can give allies SP as well.
Guides us true.
So if he can give allies SP, maybe I should be giving him something that increases his SP. Like, is there anything here like that? No, but there was the helm. Max SP plus 15. Let's actually give that to Therion then. I don't know. Circa, so max SP plus 15. And then let's make her a little bit bulkier with an iron helm. Wait, did I? Oh. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Also wonder how Prim would be with this team. Prim has the dagger, and did she have another weapon? But she has the dagger, and Therion already uses daggers though, and I want to have a variety of weapons. Okay, nothing there, I guess. Unless... Oh. Okay.
Come on.
I
I've
definitely
got
like
better
to.
things to do.
Yeah, look,
Let
I know
my
all their
arrow fly
vulnerabilities,
true.
even though I haven't tested them all. I just know them all. So... I do have Ice Wisp. Ice. Neat.
Out of my way.
The same, you want a variety of weapons too. Yeah, just to get all those weaknesses covered. Let's do this. Nice.
My turn now.
And then I can do this. Just wondering that Suzuki story already. Yeah. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how she plays as a character since I haven't gotten too much of a chance to like really kind of flush her out, I guess. This dude's vulnerable against light, so.
Oh, sacred light.
My turn.
Let's steal SP from one of these ones.
Really?
Kind of like that.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay, let's use the last use on this. Wow, that's strong. Yeah, return to the wild, okay. Rude.
I'll not be defeated.
Let's do this. And
No, you don't.
Coming, if thou darest.
yeah, let's get Mighty Slash over here.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Neat. I want to learn another skill with Ophelia soon. That's what I want to do. This way, come on. There we go. I went all that way just for that plum. Look at that stupid plum. I can do that
Don't play.
on him.
Let in the hunt.
And then I can do this. Of course, it has to attack that
I'll
one.
not be defeated.
Oh well. And here's something that just happened yesterday. What could it be?
Now,
You got a tripod. Nice. What are you planning on using that for? Like just for recording videos and such for YouTube, or for like projects or something? Wait. Let's do this actually. For some big damage. For recording Smash videos for your YouTube. But when you have to have the camera aimed at the screen then? Wouldn't that just be recording the TV screen? Wouldn't it work a lot better if you with a capture card though? I suppose, because I know tripods can be expensive, so I'd imagine it'd probably be about the same as a capture card anyway. I know how to break this guy.
Out of my way.
Hold on, let's actually steal some more SP. Don't have proper screen recording stuff, so yes, I'll have to record your TV screen itself. I mean, the capture card that I got was a pretty nice budget one. And I know tripods can be kind of expensive. Like, I remember it was kind of a little bit of a sale on it. It's just a tiny little thing. It's called, like, Avermedia Portable Light something or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's just a super tiny little capture card that's meant for, like, transportation from one place to another. Can I capture one of them? I already have an ice wisp, so what if I get a fire one? Yeah, let's do that then. I'll let him attack once. Don't know how to use a capture card, even if you did, you don't have the proper tools to do so. This isn't too difficult.
My turn.
And all the proper tools that are needed is just a capture card itself and a computer for it to go into, as I've learned. Not gonna worry about that right now. Oops.
What next?
Anyway. Yeah, let's replace my current ice wisp with the fresh one. This is what I'll do.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Seems like a good plan. So what was it for learning the next skill? It was 100, not 50, right? Yeah. Cool. Gonna make do with the tripod. Whatever works then. Hello, you. Got for free anyway. Ah, neat. Was it some kind of a promotion or a friend or something didn't want it anymore? Oh, dang it.
time to teach you a lesson.
Sweet.
Come in, if thou
You
darest.
look into a capture card at some point. Yeah, I was on the fence about getting one for a long time, and now I stream and I'm very happy about everything I've made of it, I guess. Let's do this.
An interesting dilemma.
Analyze you.
Much to learn.
So it's ice.
Out of my
Probably
way.
ask me how to use a capture card when you get one. It's basically just plug it into a computer, boot up Streamlabs OBS, or just any OBS, and you just find it as a source, and then bam, it's done, pretty much. That's mostly it.
Don't.
Asked your family if they had a tripod, and one uncle said yeah. Okay, that's neat then. Handy.
My turn now.
Oops. Let's do that. Okay.
What is the logical course of action?
Let's do this.
Oh, ice! Here's some proof!
Cool.
My turn.
Actually, let's steal SP
I appreciate it. Really.
a little bit. It's a really
Let
nice
my
tripod
arrow
at
fly
that.
and
Awesome. Neato. Lucky break there. Getting able to get a nice tripod like that. Ooh, in shadow, a dark magic thing. Cool.
The hunt.
Yeah, high quality, it's great. Are very simple to use and it's lightweight. Ooh. I can get another skill with Ophelia now. Literally, I have the exact amount. Cannot express how much you love the sprites. I know, right? They're so good. I don't actually need to heal. Yeah. So I can augment one ally's elemental defense for 2 turns. I can deal light base damage to all foes. I can grant a single ally the ability to deflect 1 elemental attack. Okay. Let's deal light base damage to all foes. Sweet. But yeah, Therion plus the 2 mages seems pretty good with him being able to steal SP and then give it to them. You love 2D sprites in general, so the sprites are actually the best. I know, right? If you've ever played any of the 3DS Fire Emblem games, I don't know if we've mentioned this before, but the 2D sprites in that are so good. Draw a special iPad holder to connect to your tripod. Being you don't own a proper camera works well too. Yeah, whatever works then.
What?
Professor Albright. Are you always in the habit of barging into your peers' offices while they're working?
Excuse me.
My apologies. I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door.
A moment of your time.
Purpose of nothing. Mayhap you've heard that a certain tome was stolen from the archives. I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Playing dumb is just going to drag this out for the both of us. So let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it. What? The hells you can.
The truth is...
Fortunately for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend, the guardsman, was just waking from his little slumber. But that's impossible. He was asleep. I'm positively...
Oh.
Keep up on our friend's somnolence, are we, old chum? It was a slip of the tongue. I tell you, I know nothing about this god's damned book.
Is that so?
Figured you'd say as much. Now you're slipping him off again. Then perhaps you'd care to accompany me to the academy to prove your innocence, of course. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all.
I don't think
Oh,
this
jeez.
one will listen to reason.
Jeez.
Well then,
And you were really excited about that yesterday. Gonna start doing live streams on YouTube of playing Smash against viewers. The thing about recording directly off the screen, though, is it's something that becomes very noticeable, so it can be hard to bring people in like that. And 3DS Fire Emblem also had rad sprites, and you're glad someone else pointed it out. I know, it's so good. Seriously, the sprites of those games are so underrated. They're so just charming. Pretty much. This seems like a good plan. Whoops. Because those ice wisps are probably gonna be vulnerable to this, right? Oh, unless she does Wind Blast. Oh, the guy's weak against wind, though.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's do this.
Much to learn.
So,
Don't play.
yeah.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
So... Neat. Fear the old lady. Yeah, she's really strong. She's death destroyer of worlds. Yeah, she just likes to annihilate things. Oh, he attacked the old lady. What a guy. But yeah. I can do this, I
I
guess.
appreciate it. Really.
With his guard not
Let the
broken, it can be a
hunt
bit
begin.
difficult there, though. Let's do this. Of course, I had to attack him. It's kind of random like that, then.
My turn.
He's probably weak against stabs because this is Cyrus's thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, old lady, you got this.
Now,
Okay, Cyrus. You're gonna tell me all I need to know about these guys. Sweet. She keeps taking all the hits. Wow. Also, once again, just gotta mention the great music. I know, right? Oh man, such great music. Jeez.
I'll do my best.
So. Or.
Bring about a miracle
Okay,
of healing.
let's do that.
Oh,
Sure.
ice, pierce them through.
What next?
So. Let's do that. Oh, they're water wisps, not ice wisps. Didn't even notice that.
Letting the hunt begin.
Yeah, she didn't heal the old lady. The old lady doesn't really need healing. I think these summons, like, they just have a certain amount of internal health before they flee, but they'll just flee on their own anyway, and she can just keep summoning the old lady over and over again. Is the thing.
Holding back nothing.
Let's give it a shot. Oh. Equivalent to 100% of the one's current SP to a single ally. Or that's bestow. So does that mean that I'm actually losing my own SP, or? Yeah, it does. Okay. Now I know. So I probably only want to be doing the 50% thing, not the full thing. In that case. When I have to. Now I know.
I'll do my best.
But can be good to use in emergencies. Certainly indeed. I don't know. Let's do that. Nice.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Yeah.
Capture. Let's keep using Ambling Bones here. He does a lot of damage. Yeah, I have a lot of these plums, don't I?
Yes.
Well then,
Sweet.
now, what next?
What next?
My focus is unparalleled. Oh, ice, pierce them through.
No, it wasn't actually that much.
What's this?
Keep in mind, it attacks all enemies, so... Did he just get silenced? Is that what happened? Okay.
What next?
Oops. weak to ice, so... And swords too. Let's use my last ambling bones.
Well then,
And then let's...
have this.
Yeah, it was silence. Let's just whittle down that right there. Real quick. Fill up the BP.
Out of my way.
Yeah. Wait, that's 50% of one's current SP, so it would give him 20. So let's first steal SP. Kind of like that.
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah,
Let your wounds be healed.
cool. Gonna learn to play the Smash and the Bros. Alright, sounds good. Have fun.
Now, what next?
Okay, now I can just... Yeah, sure.
Come in, if thou darest.
So... I don't know, I can keep using the Ice Whip, I suppose. Wow, that did quite a bit of damage. I could save his boosts for whittling down the guy's health after the fact. Nice old lady. Elderly woman retreated from battle.
My turn.
So now what I can do here is share SP with Cyrus.
Keep it up.
Kind of like that. Then I can steal more SP from me in a
The
sec.
hunt beginneth.
And let's summon Ambling Bones because he does quite a bit of damage. And kills the enemy.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Sweet. Awesome. I swear I never meant to. Just needed the money.
Just so.
That tome would fetch a small fortune. This is true. And a new software update is available from Apple. I do not care. And yet, did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is not so.
In stealing that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who would perpetrate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar.
Thank you.
Well, LB, you actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
That I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend had purloined. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates. We need only track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see that we redouble security of the archives. What's this? It says there's another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
Ah, from the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. Oops, wrong voice, whatever. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Oh. Well, apparently joking on something, what the heck? Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends some 2 years back.
I see.
I see. So this volume was lost, or stolen, long before that.
yes.
Right as always, Professor. Pray, tell me more about From the Far Reaches of Hell. According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I am not mistaken, it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Oh, that's another mystery, it would seem. Professor Albright, the headmaster would speak with you at once.
Is Autumn
Again? What could it be this time? Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists... Oh yeah. And yeah, Spanish Inquisition is a command I made a while back. And quite a fitting quote considering it's like the one quote that we have in the system of this game. Jeez. Let's go speak with the guy. But yeah, I kind of really like Cyrus's being able to analyze enemies.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh. And you believe this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
I just realized I'm looking to the left of the screen, and that chair there seems kind of weirdly out of place. Like, I do realize that there are 3D models of things just with like pixelated art on them, but that chair is just so 3D that it seems bit out of place. At least I feel it is. I don't know, I'm crazy.
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Cyrus, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
It's southeast out of town. After robbing this... Oh, never mind. After robbing this man. Oh, never mind. Where's the bar? Wait, in first. Oh. Oh yeah, actually I will. Wait, did I just say it costs 0? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it's free. Nice. Free sleep care in this town. Okay, the bar. Yeah, let's change the party around a little bit. Looks like, wow, that doesn't heal him when I'm at the inn. That's so stupid. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to do that. Yeah. Looks nicer now. So I guess Ulbrich probably doesn't level up either when he's not in the party. Interesting.
Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague, Det, knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
And so, Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome from the far reaches of hell. What dark secrets might its pages hold? Only the gods know.